Good morning, everyone. Okay, once again I am here with you, and today I will explain you question E of chapter 2, that is plants. Okay, and I will take the test also, so everyone will prepare for this. Okay, now come to the question D, sorry, E. See this, answer the following questions. Question number 1 is the E1, see E1 only. Why do all seeds not germinate to form new plants? Okay, so you will write, I am going to show you the answer. See this, all seeds do not germinate to form new plants because they do not get favorable conditions to grow. I am telling again the answer, repeating this. So you will write, all seeds do not germinate to form new plants because they do not get favorable conditions to grow. Okay, so I hope you can write the answer. As you know that for germination, three things are very essential. Number one is the air, second is the water, and third is the appropriate amount of temperature. So if they will not get these favorable conditions, they will not grow. Okay, so I hope you have written this. Now come to the question number 2. Seeds do not germinate when they are kept in an ice box or refrigerator. Why? When you will keep the seed in the refrigerator or ice box, then why that will not germinate? The answer is the seeds do not germinate when they are kept in the ice box or refrigerator because they do not get correct warmth. Okay, so you will write the answer of this question. So from this answer it is clear that the refrigerator is having very low temperature, and at low temperature a seed can't germinate, that require correct warmth. Okay, so this is the answer. Seeds do not germinate when they are kept in ice box or refrigerator because they do not get correct warmth. Okay, write down now. Now I am moving to the next question. Okay, the next question is the importance of vegetative reproduction in the plants. What are the importance of vegetative reproduction in the plants? So you know that a vegetative reproduction is very important for plant because it is very easier and faster method of increasing the number of the same plant. This is very easier and faster method. That's why you see it is very good for the plants. Okay, so you will write the answer. So very much important, this vegetative reproduction is very important for the plants because why? It is an easier and faster method of increasing the number of the same plants. Okay, now come to the question 4. List any 3 natural ways of seed dispersal. Give one example for each of them. So 3 natural ways of dispersal you have to write, then you have to give the example also. Okay, so example also, so I am going to show you. See, the 3 natural ways of the seed dispersal are: number 1 is the dispersal by wind, and the example is cotton seed. Second one is the dispersal by water, and the example is lotus. And third is the dispersal by animals, and the example is castor. Okay, so these are the 3 ways. You have to write only 3 ways. So here I have mentioned 3 ways. Number 1 is the dispersal by wind, that is cotton seed, and number 2 is the dispersal by water, that is lotus, and number 3 is the dispersal by animals, that is example is the castor. Okay, write down. Okay, now come to the question number 5, and the question is, how can one grow a tree plant without seeds? So how will you grow a rose plant without seed? One can grow a rose plant by stem cutting of grown up plant. Okay, what? By the stem cutting of the grown up plant. Okay, mature plant, grown up plant. So one can grow a rose plant by stem cutting of a grown up plant. Okay, now question number 6 is the, see here, state the function of the following and the Options are and then they are number 1 seed coat, number B cotyledons, number C micropyle. So I have written the answer. You can note down what is the function of seed coat, and the function is it protects the baby plants. Okay, so you will write here seed coat protects the baby plant. Number B cotyledons. What is the function? Cotyledons store food for the baby plant. That means they store food for the baby plant. And micropyle, it allows water to enter inside the seed. It allows water to enter inside the seed. Okay, so note down, everyone, note it down. Okay, now the last question is to write the ways of dispersal of seeds in the following plants. I am going to show you the table. This is the table, and you have to write the answer of this one. Madar, lotus, castor, beans, mango, and water lily. These are the plants, and you have to write the agents of dispersal of the seed. Then what will you do? See, I have written the answer in this question. You see, Madar dispersal by wind, and the lotus dispersal by the water, and the castor dispersal by human and animals, and the beans dispersal by cracking, okay, of the fruit. Now mango dispersal by humans, and water lily dispersal by water. So these are the question answer of E. I hope you all have written these question answer, and get ready for the examination. You prepare well for the examination, learn all the question answer of D and E both. Okay, so the portion is the question D and E both. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.